What becomes 10 times creepier at night? Old man in a lawn chair in the front yard not doing anything. Phone calls. Someone knocking or ringing the doorbell. The pile of clothes on my chair. An ice cream truck slowly driving through the neighborhood playing the Pop Goes the Weasel melody. I work at 4 AM, so when I walk to my car it's still night basically. Every once in a while a person is walking down the sidewalk alone and I can only see them under the street lights. 1000x creepier at night. A call from your family. Children's laughter. Hearing my 1.5-year-old daughter laughing in her sleep through the monitor in the middle of the night. One time I went into my daughter's room in the morning. It was still dark and she was just standing in the middle of the room, hair hanging in her face. Then she started cackling. Thanks for the heart attack, 6-year-old. This day after a few days of zero sleep, I saw my cat sitting on top of my dresser at about 4 in the morning. I couldn't figure out why she wouldn't move, so I went up to her and petted her for a solid minute until my cat walked into my room. I had been petting my folded clothes. Love insomnia. The sudden absence of any noise. The air conditioner shuts off. It's suddenly absolutely quiet and you wonder what's creeping up on you that's making no noise whatsoever. My kids. The little monsters like to run around the house or stealthily crawl into my room to scare me or ask for a drink. Beer? That's light opening in the bedroom closet. I'm my house, the heat turns on in the middle of the night and makes a ticking sound in the walls. So if it's midnight I'll wake up to hear ticking, then I'd feel heat, then I see my dog on my bed, black lab, and I scream. Happened last night. Someone humming a slow melody. Imagine being up on Reddit at 4 AM while in bed and you suddenly hear someone quietly humming. This is amplified tenfolds if you live alone. Your room is silent save the fan that rumbles by your bed. You're breathing, steady as a drum with sheep counts in your head. But then you wake with eyes wide. An inky fear burns through. You hear a ghostly voice sing Baby Shark do 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 do. There's an elderly woman down the road who will often stand outside and call for her cat to come home. Sometimes for a few minutes, sometimes hours. However long it takes the cat to come. In the daytime, it's just laughable. But at night, she's a gown wearing silhouette under the street light, calling some name like something out of an urban legend, and it's horrifying. When I had first moved here and heard that going on at midnight, I turned off all my lights and peeked through the window blinds. Thought it had to be some kind of lost spirit. I also can't shake the mental image of man in a cat costume crawling toward her on all fours. My baby, there you are. You feel your blanket fall off your bed. It feels like something is pulling it down every time I feel it happening. Scares me hitless. The sound of digging outside. Liking someone's really old post on social media. Theme parks. I used to do overnight cleaning in them. When you're there all alone around dead animatronics and weird shaped buildings at 4 AM, it's dark and scary. Raccoons and opossums. Bonus points if you can only hear and not see them rifling through trash. I always think it's a person. Small children standing in the doorway. My black lab's laying on the floor at night looking like a demonic shadow creature, but it's actually some good doggos. A stranger using your driveway to turn around. Porcelain dolls in the corner of a room in the dark. My grandma used to keep a bunch of creepy Raggedy Ann dolls on a chest in the corner of the guest room. They creeped me out so bad I covered them with a throw blanket. And then I could feel their hatred growing under the blanket and the ominous blanket pile kept me awake. Crickets, shadows, moths flying in your face, your reflection in the window at night. Just a few that give me the chills. Lol. Jehovah's Witnesses at your door. The sound of a chainsaw in use. The woods. When you're alone in your tent, miles from anywhere, and you hear the leaves rustling and twigs breaking, and you don't know if it's a raccoon or a bear or a serial killer. The random house settling / creaking noises. The footsteps coming from the attic as you're falling asleep. Your feet dangling off the bed. Being almost 6 feet 5 inches, it is always scary, every night, and there's nothing I can do but let them toes get nibbled by the crackhead under the bed. Bodies of water. Bodies in water. There's something about flying a kite at night that's so unwholesome. My dad once flew a kite off the garage roof at night. He tied a mini torch to it, and we could hear the neighbors talking about UFOs and arguing over who to call about it. Scribbles down notes. If you liked this video, don't forget to smash the like button. For more hits and giggles, subscribe.